Hi, it's Dan Sowden and welcome to this month's edition of the Gavel, where we talk all things property and of course auctions. Interest rates, well, they are the talking point right now, and it's the financial commentary that seems to change by the hour, and even conflicting articles appearing in the same national publication. It's clear that no one can really predict what rates will or won't do, and certainly the recent pandemic and the most recent floods in southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales will have a slowing impact on parts of the economy. With all the speculation on interest rates, we're seeing that buyers are splitting themselves into two camps. Some are betting that the market is softening and maybe holding back, while there's another group that is still pushing ahead, no guessing which group is signing the contracts each weekend. So my take on it is simple. Let's look at the facts. The median sale price in Maroochydore at the end of 2021 was $900,000. The market grew by 23.5% last year. It was an extraordinary year in property. Now, if you had decided at the start of 2021 that you were not going to buy, then on average, you'd need to pay an extra $207,000 for the same property at the end of last year. But what about this year, I hear you might say? You're right, the market may not grow by another 23%. So let's assume that the market ticks along by just 5% over the next 12 months. Let's just do the numbers. The average sale price today is $900,000 with a nominal 5% increase throughout 2022. That's a capital increase of around $45,000 on the average property. Now, with mortgage rates at a record lows and assuming a nominal 3% interest only loan, this equates to a weekly repayment of around $467 per week when you factor in a 10% deposit on the purchase. With the average rental in Maroochydore now costing over $600 a week, it's actually cheaper to buy than it is to rent. And better still, you've also picked up the 5% growth throughout the year. But what about the interest rates if they do go up, you might say? Well, it's anyone's guess when this may happen, but to be safe, let's buffer in, say, 2% change to rates, so the 3% becomes 5%. Our mortgage payments move from $467 a week up to $778 a week, which is a substantial change. However, it's probably only going to cost you around $100 extra per week to own your own home rather than rent. I'll let you decide which you prefer. For those that may think our property market will fall, well, since 1993, the median sale price has only slipped into the red or returned a negative growth factor on 6 occasions over those last 29 years. So when it comes to predicting the market, there is no crystal ball, but we do look at two very important sets of data points that is generally not reported across the main media. Bidder numbers at auction, of course, and the average time frame to sell a property. Now, when you consider the bidder numbers at auction, here are our numbers. In 2021, we averaged 5.2 bidders at auction. In 2022, we're now averaging 3.6 bidders across the 93 auctions held across our Ray White network on the coast. Now, there has been a change in bidder numbers, but when you dig into the detail and you break down the property types, it's the larger homes and apartments that are attracting the owner-occupiers that are still averaging over 5 bidders per auction, and it's still not uncommon to see over 10 bidders at some of these auctions. In my opinion, there's no better time to make a move if you're buying and selling, as long as it involves improving your lifestyle from where you currently live. If this is what you're doing, then trying to pick the top or the bottom of the market is fraught with danger and may only cost you time and money. Well, best of luck if you're out and about in the coming weekends. We have an incredible selection of property coming to the market, which is great news for buyers looking at making their next move. See you next time.